going to do a bit of filing now on here, but you can see these where that's the end I've placed in, and I've cut at this end, which this end is more level. These are quite high on some of them, because what I try to do when I'm feeding into there, I'm trying to put the little tangs into the wood. When I cut this one off at the middle of the tang, there's like the little prongs. I try to place one right close to the edge if I possibly can, so that's cut as close as I can, that's cut as close as I can, but sometimes it leaves a couple of millimeters hanging out. Now if you were to attack it with a big file like that, there's a good chance you're going to disturb the fret wire that you've just put in. You're going to drag it, in other words. You might be alright on the low ones, but when you hit a high one or a very sharp one, that's going to drag. So if you possibly can, if you can get the right sort of tool, you can actually make these yourself reasonably easy. We can use that and just go gently, over 3 or 4 until you get them reasonably level to each other. See them? I'm going over 4 there, and they're going quite nice, so I can move up to the next one, and that's just a bit higher. So again, just nice and gently until you get the height of them level. Just be patient, and then when you've done that, see, you can actually go into them a little bit harder. Then you can actually start dragging it right along the top. Right, just to show you, this is the other side. I haven't touched this side yet, but if I put my file on there, I can run right the way up there, so I can do that one at speed to start filing them fret ends. I've no worries at all here about dragging one of my fret wires out, because they're all nice and close to the wood. But on here, I'll be very lucky. There. See, that's about a millimetre higher than the others, and there's another one that's even higher. So if I was to bomb along there, I'd end up ripping all my frets out. Okay, this is the way I like to work. We all work different ways. I like to work when I'm smoothing my fret wires. I like to work vertical. I think it stops me putting too much pressure on the edge I'm working on, and it just allows me to do it all evenly. It just seems better for me. I don't know why. I just don't like doing it like this. I seem to want to push into it and dig into it. But we're all individual, aren't we? We all do it the way we're comfy with. That's nice. That's really coming on now. I think it's very important to get the edges of your frets as smooth as glass, so the edge of the frets actually become part of the fretboard. I can't imagine anything worse, especially for an accomplished guitarist, which I'm not. I can't even play the things, is to be playing and feel the notches of the fret wire. Can't be anything more annoying than that, so pay lots of attention to getting this as smooth as possible. That's the beauty of these. You've got that 90 degrees there, and when you want to put your bevel on, turn it that way, and that gives me, I think it's a 30-degree bevel. So that files your edges to about 30 degrees, and then you need a small file then, not this one, where you can round your edges off and just do any fine fettling. But really important, your guitar will always be crap if you don't make it feel nice. The playing of the guitar could be as dead as a dodo. You get your annotations right, your fret spacing right, and you get this as smooth as you can. It will be a playable guitar no matter how bad it is, really. It's enough waffling. Okay, there's the frets all done, polished. I don't know how good the focus is on this camera. I'm getting a bit fed up with it now. Beautiful, it's beautiful, smooth. That's how the seasons around they go, but of all the times, if choose I may, I ramble in the new motor bay. For I like to rise when the sun rises early in the morning. I like to hear. Right, what I'm going to do now is put some oil on, put some tuners in, and then I'll run I'll dry run it all. I'll put a string on just to see how my frets, how level my frets are. I'll just put an old string on just to see how my frets are. That's lovely now, that's smooth as a baby's bum. Lovely. Thank you. In the morning. Okay, I put my pegs in, and I've got my dot markers in. A bit awkward today to put them in for some reason, but they're all in. Not put me nut in yet on my 0 fret. So looking good.